It's a great honor that we have Nick Lowry here. This so-called football represents the next time one of you, not just Carson Jones. Carson's got a lot of deserved attention, but look at how you guys responded to all of you, right? The next time you get a chance to stand up for somebody when there's no one watching, you know? Because that's going to happen tonight. It's going to happen the rest of your life in different circumstances. And be ready for those times. You were worried I was going to throw it. You know, being ready for those moments of truth. You know, that's what's so great. The kicker, I will draw one brief analogy about what you have to learn as a kicker. Love the athlete. Very nice. The kicker has to be ready. You don't know when your field goal is going to come. And so I had to learn through all those rejections that Coach talked about. I had to learn to think about what was going to make me better as I got cut again and again. And I think back to, there you go. Think back to, thank you, those rejections and how much they helped me. You know, in the end, they made me dig deeper. Because, guys, some of you probably heard of Bruce Springsteen. He's got a song about a baseball player who's a big star, and then that's all his life ever was those moments. And what's great is you guys already get that those moments are awesome, and this is to celebrate those moments, but it's also what you've learned as people that you can take with you the rest of your life. And who you surround yourself with. When you go to college, you're all going to college, right? Say yes. You can do well in college and graduate from college. The woman you choose to be with, the friends you surround yourself with, the friends you choose not to surround yourself with, maybe even more important. That's the hardest thing maybe of all. And that creates your team. In business, the coaching staff Coach talked about, and then in your family, all those things. Those things will be important to you every moment. Every moment of your life. So I am so humbled to be here. I really am. Because it's like I'm with all these guys that are like 100 years old emotionally, you know, in the right way. And I hope that you remember that and you use that and you don't say, you know, that was then. All these things will stay with you if you want them to and make a big difference.
They were throwing trash at me.
They were throwing trash at you?
And we want to move on to this other story tonight. This is an important story as well. This Valley High schooler says she was the target of bullies. That is until the football team stepped in. Shai Johnson is her name, and she's a special needs student at Queen Creek High School. She was constantly being bullied, we're told.
3TV's Marie Saavedra went to Queen Creek to get her story and found out the varsity quarterback decided to take action. Marie?
He did, Carrion Fields, and it would have been very easy for he and his friends to just stay focused on football and be in their own personal high school worlds. But they did not do that, and it's made a very big impression not only on the girl they helped, but also on the student body.
1, 2, 3, 4, family!
This story starts with high school hierarchy, the kind where kids like Carson Jones and Tucker Workman lead the undefeated Queen Creek football team.
Senior year, you know, everything pretty exciting. A rush, but then, you know, it goes by fast, but it's fun.
While students like Shai Johnson just try to make it through the day.
They were throwing trash at me.
They were throwing trash at you? How did that make you feel?
Mad.
The 16-year-old sophomore was born with a brain disorder, and bullies have always been a part of life. Until this year, when her mom called on a family friend for help. It was Carson, starting quarterback Carson.
I emailed Carson, told him that Shai was having some issues, was just wanting some names, and he took it a step further and went and gathered Shai up at lunch, and she's been eating lunch with him ever since.
From first hour through the end of the day, Shai's guys make it a point to look after her. And this group's newfound friendship has changed the game.
They've either like not bullied her anymore because I guess they seen her with us or something. And
they're modest about their small act, but to Shai, high school is a new world, a safe one. You say, my team, these are my boys, right?
Yeah,
And why is that?
because they're save me because I won't get hurt again.
All because a group of boys broke those silly social rules and through it earned a loyal friend.
It feels good to know that, we help someone else, because, I mean, we're doing good, everything for us is going well, but, someone else needs to feel good too.
They're not meaning because all my boys love me so much.
They really, really do. And because of their anti-bullying efforts, Shy and some of her guys are going to be recognized by the Arizona legislature early next year. But for now, they're all much more focused on tomorrow night's football game, and Shy will be there in the stand with her lucky sign that has all of her guys' names on it. She wouldn't miss a game. She's there for them as much as they are for her. Fields.
And Maria, I love how these boys stepped up, but it really took the mother, instead of going to the principal, instead of going to a parent and complaining, she found a different way around this problem than we see so often.
Right, she did, and I know she says she went through the proper steps, but this was just another way. She wanted another pair of eyes out there to help her, but these guys really did take it above and beyond, and it's only been a positive thing for them, but also for Shy.
Thank you so much. Marie Saavedra reporting live for us in Queen Creek tonight.
I think Shy, if anyone, has changed me as a person, to make me look for the more, the bigger, better things in life, and for things that are really important. Because, I know that me and Carson and Colton and our whole team and the school, now as a whole, we really, helped her, and I think that's, important. I don't know, just to me personally, I just think it's awesome to know that we help someone.
She's been our #1 fan since the beginning of the season. She's always there holding her lucky sign, and she's just always been part of our team. And she's actually brought our team closer together. And so really, she's like one of our teammates, kind of. And we thought it'd be cool to hold her up, and she gave us a bulldog break, and it's awesome. And we do that ever since.
If you're a varsity athlete in Colorado or Florida or wherever you are, if you stand up for somebody being bullied, what would you say to them?
I mean, it's something you just got to do. It may not seem right at the moment, but 50 years from now you look back, that's something you're going to remember for the rest of your life. Even more so than maybe that game that you played really well at, it's something you're always going to remember. Standing up means the world to the people that is being bullied right now, because they know someone has their back. They're not standing alone. It makes a difference in their lives. They go from being at the bottom of the food chain to being with the football players, which is most of the time the top dogs at the school. And so they go from having nothing to almost having everything and making a huge difference in the world.
Just whenever you see an opportunity, you see a need, you feel a need. It's not about, you, it's not about what you've done, it's about helping others in life. And what's important is that you see opportunities to help somebody, and possibly one small act could change their life. You have to be able to put all your pride aside, what others might think, and you have to be able to do the right thing regardless of the situation.
If you were talking to a coach that was going to encourage his team to be those kind of leaders and stand up for kids being bullied and change the culture at their school, what would you say to them?
I say it has to come from the coach too. He has to be an example. He's got to set the tone. And it can't be an act. It can't be a temporary thing. It's got to be a constant lifestyle, actions when people aren't looking.
Coach, your first class, bless you.
Thank you.
3 months earlier, this is when I'm in high school, right? Dick told me he was dying of hepatitis, okay? He was dying, he'd been dying for a month. He was on his deathbed. Literally, it was going to be that moment, one way or the other. And this face appeared to him that he hadn't thought of in 60 years. He was in his early 70s. This kid. And yet he knew who it was. And he said, Dick, you stood up for me when I was being bullied back in 7th grade. And I never forgot that. You stood up for me. I'm here to tell you, I'm standing up for you. You're not going to die.